keep the music playing.
From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. Last night, Governor Greg Abbott delivered his State of the State address, where he celebrated the Texas economy and set a legislative agenda focused on leading the nation in business-friendly policies. A few of the governor's talking points included billions of dollars in property tax relief, making a generational investment in water infrastructure, and increasing teacher pay, school choice, and more. He also emphasized the need for bail reform and more border security. Meanwhile, 3 people are in jail this morning after leading police on a chase through Corsicana. Police say they responded to the 700 block of West 11th Avenue after shots were reportedly fired. They say that's the same area where 2 people were injured in a drive-by shooting Saturday night. Officers say they found the suspect's vehicle nearby. That's where the chase started. It ended after they say the car stopped and the suspects got out and ran. All 3 suspects were arrested. From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Temperatures across central Texas yesterday warmed into the upper 70s and low 80s, tying a record high, making yesterday the warmest day of weather we've seen since November 30th, but we have even more heat on the way this week. Morning temperatures today starting out in the mid to upper 50s will also be joined by some clouds east of I-35, where temperatures may actually start in the low 60s for some. Those morning clouds will dissipate, a fair bit of sunshine for all of us today. Late day highs settling in the upper 70s east of I-35, low to mid 80s along and to the west of I-35. For the rest of the week, morning temperatures will be starting out in the low to mid 60s. Afternoon highs upper 70s for some, but generally low 80s until a cold front crashes through late Saturday. From KWTX, I'm First Alert Meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Transform your workspace with Hanomi Ergonomics. From adjustable chairs to standing desks, we provide solutions for comfort and productivity, whether at home or in the office. Improve your posture, reduce strain, and work smarter. Visit us at hanomi.co today. That's HINOMI.co today. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your tastes. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. Unlock your full potential with On It, your go-to for premium supplements, fitness gear, and wellness essentials. Whether you're training hard, recovering faster, or just looking to feel your best, On It has the tools you need to perform at your peak. Visit Onnit, that's ONNIT.com, and elevate your mind, body, and spirit today. At Rolls Rolla, we don't just sell wallpaper, we create cohesive, cozy spaces. Our deep understanding of design means every pattern, color, and texture is carefully chosen to complement your home. Plus, we use advanced technology and water-based inks for vibrant, eco-friendly prints, ensuring a healthier environment. Visit rollsrolla.com to transform your space today. That's ROLLSROLLA.com today. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com. Ready to bring your vision to life? At Small Rig, every idea, design, and product is inspired by you, the creator. With our industry-first under co-design mode and the Dream Rig free customization project, we unite with global creators to turn big dreams into reality. Whether it's a cage rig or mount, Small Rig's versatile gear is built to elevate your craft. Small Rig, where your creativity meets our innovation. Go to smallrig.com.
Calling all Marvel fans, get Marvel Unlimited and unlock over 30,000 comics featuring your favorite heroes and iconic stories, all available to read anytime, anywhere. Whether you're into classic tales or the latest adventures, there's something for everyone. Don't miss out. Head to marvel.com/unlimited today and start your Marvel journey now. At Angel Bliss, we believe every parent's journey is a beautiful adventure. Our mission is to make it joyful and stress-free with thoughtful, safe, and innovative products. Born from a love for family, we promise peace of mind for parents and comfort for babies. From playtime to bedtime, every Angel Bliss product is designed with care, reliability, and a style to nurture the special bond between parent and child. Angel Bliss, creating happy memories, one baby at a time. Visit us at angelbliss.us. Angel Bliss.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Back live, Texas Music Cafe, downtown Waco. Hey, I want to say a big thanks to our friends over at Be Kind Coffee on Washington. They are a great coffee facility over there. You got to get your day started. Go by and check them out. They're open right now. They're going to be open until 6 o'clock today. That's Be Kind Coffee. Are y'all coffee people?
I am, and this is great.
I'm not so much.
Yeah.
I drink coffee, but not every day.
It's not a must. Like you're not.
I'm a Diet Dr. Pepper gal.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yes.
I had a cousin. Actually, she wasn't a cousin. She was an aunt. and she was addicted. This is a long time ago. She was addicted to regular Dr. Pepper. I remember anytime they lived out in, I think, Jacksboro, Texas. And anytime we were around them, she had a Dr. Pepper in. I never saw her. She'd wake up drinking a Dr. Pepper, go to bed drinking a Dr. Pepper. Literally, yeah. She was more than 10-2-4. But Kylie, are you that bad with your diet?
No. I cap myself off. Like
You get a cap?
Yes, I do. I would drink them all day for sure.
Yeah.
But I control it.
Have you tried the new Zero
Coke
Dr.
Zero?
Pepper?
Oh yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Can you tell a big difference between Diet Dr. Pepper and Zero Dr. Pepper?
I mean, they're different, but no, I don't know.
See, I'm a Zero Coke guy because Diet Coke to me is too sweet and too artificial, where Coke Zero tastes more like Coke, like the original Coke.
I agree with that.
And
statement,
I'm not
for sure.
you will probably never see me drinking a soft drink unless it has rum in it. That's what I mix it with. And let me tell you, the worst thing in the world is to go to Vegas right now or go to a lot of resorts around the world because they're licensed to Pepsi, and you're forced to drink Diet Pepsi, and that is the worst to mix with a cocktail.
I'm with you on that.
I would agree.
And I'm a cocktail aficionado, by the way. I don't know if you knew. Almost like a pre-needs president. That's kind of the rundown.
P&P.
That's right. That's right. Well, Bill, you were saying that, the new company has come in from Houston, and you told me, no changes, going to keep the name. Is there anything, though, you think they're going to be changing or something exciting coming in the business in the next few years?
Well, actually, yes. When we were purchased by Park Lawn years ago, they purchased Waco Memorial Park Funeral Home and Cemetery, and the plans we have are to put a crematory in at that location. So, even though we're owned by the same corporation, we're two different entities.
Right.
But we will be able to provide, as we do now, cremations, but now in-house.
Oh, okay.
And between the two facilities. So that's what's really exciting about that.
And currently, we can facilitate purchasing of cemetery property.
Correct. And that's what Abigail
At Waco
does.
Memorial Park. We work with all cemeteries, of course, but if someone is looking for a plot for themselves or a niche or something like that, we can now sell those to them directly. They don't have to go out there. And
Now, Waco Memorial Park, is that off LaSalle?
No,
No,
that's
No?
off the Interstate 35, right across,
the right.
basically
The big
from
one.
across
big
from
one.
Bader Scott and White Hillcrest.
That's exactly. Okay, I get them.
Close to where you were at the crematory. The other crematory.
that's right, across the highway.
I wasn't looking at anything but getting in my car
Right.
at that time.
Get me out of here.
Believe it.
Oh, my gosh.
I wish I'd been there to see that.
You should have. Wish we would have had a camera. I thought for 1 minute I
I
was
bet
on
they do have a
candid
camera.
camera or something. Oh, come on, guys. This isn't really. Anyway, okay. So the big one right there. Okay, I got that now. Picture
Yeah.
in my mind.
Waco Memorial Park. So, yeah, that's what's exciting about that. And again, the only thing that the general public's not going to see any difference, because the only thing that's going to be changing or has changed is the back end, just bookkeeping, things like that. Everything's
Right.
taken care of, in Houston.
Love it.
But
Love it.
otherwise, same staff. Our general manager at Wilkes Hatch, Josh Blake, is now the general manager of both locations, Wilkes Hatch Bailey Funeral Home and Waco Memorial Park Funeral Home and Cemetery.
Oh, okay.
And so then that elevated me to the location manager at Wilkes Hatch Bailey. And then Wendy Wall is the manager at Waco Memorial Park.
I like it. And Abigail's the PNP.
And she's the PNP.
right.
That's
I
right.
love that. All right, we're going to step away just a minute, talk with Abigail and Bill coming up a little bit more. But right now, I want to flip over and see what's happening with my friend Nashville Cat. Hey, Cat.
Well, good morning. At last night's Grammys, Beyonce, Cowboy Carter, her album won Best Country Album. She also got Country Duo Group with Miley Cyrus. What's funny is, she hasn't won a country award show with that to date. So very interesting choice. Chris Stapleton, he won solo country for It'll Take a Woman. And what they didn't show was Jelly Roll was on the show, not literally on the TV part, but his jacket that he was wearing had notes on it from fans saying how his music helped them get through the North Carolina hurricanes and the LA fires.
You know, Andrea and I are catching up. We're on season 2, about midway through of Tulsa King. Which
Yes.
At first I didn't want to watch it. I thought it's too hokey, but it's kind of interesting show. We're watching that. And last night we watched the episode with Jelly Roll made a surprise appearance at the casino. That was very interesting.
Yeah, he's got a part in a movie coming up where he's actually acting. This one, like you're saying, just played himself, correct?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Played himself, yeah.
So he's going to be an actor pretty soon, too.
Hey, and you know, back on the whole Beyonce thing, after being in country radio for 47 years,
Yep.
I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
But don't we say that every time we watch the Grammys?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm not going to dive deeper into it because I'll get in trouble. So go ahead.
Jason Aldean created a manly charcuterie board this weekend. He had salami, cheddar, green olives, Ritz, crackers, Tostitos, and salsa on it.
Wow.
He did not do well with arranging it on the charcuterie board, though. It looked like a guy did it. And finally, this weekend, Carrie Underwood made what looked kind of bad, freeze-dried, crunchy, scrambled eggs with freeze-dried onions, peppers, and freeze-dried cheddar cheese. It's survival food.
All the freeze drying.
I think she's taking it on the road, but it's also good, I guess, food for the apocalypse. I don't know.
The apocalypse. It's coming. Beyonce won. It's coming.
Exactly. Harry knows something we don't know.
That's it. All right, Kat, what'd you do over the weekend, by the way?
I tried to perfect mayonnaise this weekend, and I am very close to saying I did it, but it beat me twice so far, but we're going to keep trying.
Okay.
Making it.
All right. Thanks a lot, Kat. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm Nashville Cat on the Zach Owen Show.
Nashville Cat was a regular on the radio show for forever and ever and ever. And so when I came over, I said, I got to bring Nashville Cat with me. Came over with her.
That's great.
But anyway, I know Bill's been a listener and a viewer, and you said you just started viewing the show. And what did you think when Bill said, hey, come be with me on the show? What did you, in your mind, go, what are we going to talk about? What'd you think?
I mean, same situation right now. I thought we would talk about what we do and things like that. I was very, very
She was very excited. Yeah.
But here's the deal. Now that we've gotten what you do out of the way, here's where we get to have Abigail sing a song for us this morning.
I promise you'll end up with 0 listeners by the end of this if that happens.
What kind of music? Because unfortunately, not everybody listens to country music. But what kind of music do you like? Who's some of the artists, some of the bands that you like?
Me?
Yeah, that you've maybe grown up listening to or you like right now.
Well, country for sure. I always loved Jason Aldean, actually. Speaking of, I went to one of his concerts before he was major. He was opening up for Rascal Flatts and loved him from then on.
Right.
And who else do I like? I love all types of music. Seriously, my playlist will go from hardcore rap, country, Christian.
Right.
You name it.
A little bit of everything, huh?
All of it. Mm-hmm.
You know, you mix that country and rap, and you have crap.
It's true.
You know that?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I asked you to sing a song, and you said you have a terrible voice. But I bet, just looking at you, Abigail, I have a feeling that in the shower, in the bathroom, when nobody's around, I get this feeling you're belting it out.
Oh, for sure. I will belt it out.
I knew it.
It just doesn't sound good. Like
but it sounds better
on a chalkboard.
But it sounds better where it's like in the bathroom where it kind of has that echo.
The acoustics are
the
really
acoustics.
Good. Yeah, that's what it is. The acoustics.
Now, it sounds the best when I'm singing along with the singer singing it.
And they're louder than you?
Yes, exactly.
Now, Bill, let me ask you a question. When you're at work and there's no clients, customers around, does she sing at the place?
I'm not allowed to say that.
Oh. Wow.
You
know what?
She is musically inclined.
If anyone is singing, it would be him at the funeral home.
Well,
He's always doing jokes and.
I think that, and I challenge you, Bill and Abigail, I challenge you to come up with the Wilkerson Hatch Bailey jingle theme song.
Ooh, okay.
And when clients arrive, Abigail meets them like a Walmart greeter and starts singing that jingle to everybody.
I like it.
Huh? That's
We
your
can do it,
challenge.
yeah.
I'll come over, have a cup of coffee
We'll work on
in a
that.
few weeks and see if that comes about.
Let's do it.
So
work
you
on
say
that.
Bill's a singer?
I mean, if
I'm a
any-
wannabe singer.
Yeah, if any of us were going to be singing, it would be him for sure.
Bill, who are some of the singers you've grown up with or people that you like?
Oh gosh, growing up, of course, 70s and 80s music, Elton John, Chicago. In my office, I've got a radio
what's that radio
behind.
station you always have it on?
Well, it's 101.3, where Max Tucker used to be.
Yeah.
I like that kind of music.
Yeah.
And I'll have on that music in my background in my office. But yeah, I'm a 70s, 80s kind of music guy. But I also like the old stuff. I like Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, my parents, a lot of people that are collecting, there's a lot of, the resurgence of vinyl is coming back
Oh, yeah.
over the last couple of years. In fact, right next door, Vintage Mio, is that right, Terry? Is right next door. They do vintage records, a record shop. But a lot of people are saying that people, their parents have passed on albums and they've stuck them in the closet or something and they're getting them out. And if I would do that today, yes, my dad loved Frank Sinatra. Count Basie and his orchestra was a big one with them. The Tijuana Brass, I don't know if you remember but anyway, they had all those albums that we played. And you remember what they played it on? It was the combination TV / record player, radio / that was our table in the
Combo.
living room.
Combo unit, yep.
It was a piece of furniture
It
back
was.
in those days.
Heavy piece of furniture.
Heavy. And then if anything ever happened, Abigail, to that big piece of furniture, they would just set a new TV on top of it. Because by then they came out with the big plastic anyway.
Flat screen.
Yeah, then eventually the flat screen came along and so forth. But anyway, yeah, some of those are great. I love those. Now, growing up, I was born in the 50s, and so I was rocking and rolling, and then disco came along. And I was huge into disco. There was a club on the west side of Fort Worth called, not the Cellar. That was downtown. Anyway, we would go there religiously and dance to disco music.
No.
They had what they call
That would be fun.
They had what they call a cake box dance floor, and it was raised platform dance floor that lit up like squares, different colors, and it would go with the beat of the music. And it's called the Speakeasy. It just hit me. But that was our go-to place, the Speakeasy in Fort Worth to dance disco. I had the platform shoes, and woo, those were
Did you
the
have
days.
the wardrobe too?
Oh man, the silk shirt, or actually probably the imitation silk shirt, and the big white belt, the skin tight pants with the bell bottoms.
Right. Kind of the
Oh,
ABBA
Oh
look.
gosh,
Yeah.
I saw the other day and you might have seen it's on TikTok going around, of KC. He just
Yes.
turned 70 something,
Casey,
Like
the
Casey.
Sunshine
and the
Man.
Sunshine Band.
Yeah.
He's pretty big old boy now, but he's still up there dancing and twirling
Doing his
and
moves.
doing his moves.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, disco days. Where'd you go to school, Abigail?
High school, Waco High.
And
College,
Yeah.
went to TCU, so I lived in Fort Worth. I was going to ask you, did
There
you
you
live
go.
there, or did y'all just...
I lived right down from TCU growing up, not in the rich part of town by TCU, but a little bit further over. Andrea's youngest daughter goes to TCU right now. Brooke goes to TCU. She went to China Spring. And Brooke right now, I haven't brought this up, but it's interesting. Brooke right now is in Athens, Greece, studying part of her college deal. It's in Greece.
Yes, that's awesome.
You know what they do a lot over there, her college group
What?
in
Party?
Greece? They slide around in Greece.
I got
You
it.
get it? You get it?
I do. I got it.
I got another one. She fell for it. Yeah, TCU.
It's
Great.
great.
The Frogs.
Loved it. Loved every minute.
Boy, what a rivalry between Baylor and TCU over the years.
Oh, yeah.
Going back to the Southwest Conference.
I can remember going to many games up at Amon Carter Stadium.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy. Bill, where'd you go to school?
I went to Richfield. Richfield High School, which is no longer
Right.
named Richfield, but now the Waco High. But graduated in '81, and then from there went into MCC for a little bit, and then on to Mortuary College in Dallas.
In Dallas.
Yes, sir.
I drove by the other day by Waco High, and my gosh,
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
unbelievable what they're doing over there.
Total, complete.
It is.
New school.
Much needed.
Not
Well-deserved.
only, and I had Wes Allison on recently, and Wes, we talked about the changes in the fairground and all that all
whole
around it, and that whole area.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Back when I went to high school, we didn't even have air conditioning. We'd start school right after Labor Day, and we'd have to have the windows open during the day that was just some form of breeze.
Yeah.
And then we'd be, school's over by the end of May and Memorial Day, and I'm telling you what, it was beastly hot in September.
Oh yeah. I
And then
guarantee
they think that they can't study or they can't go to school without air conditioning. I did it.
Yeah.
It's tough.
They talk about what's the big thing is that our prison system doesn't have
Yeah.
air conditioning.
Yeah.
That's kind of like
Same thing.
Bill went to prison at Waco High.
I was in prison in
Richfield.
1981.
Was it as hot back then? I wasn't born yet, so was it as
Oh,
hot?
listen to that.
yeah.
I wasn't born yet.
It
So
was. And we weren't allowed to wear T-shirts or
Yeah.
shorts to school. We had to wear
Button down collar.
button down, polo shirts, whatever, golf shirts with blue jeans or something. Could
Yeah.
not wear shorts.
Yeah.
Wow.
But we made it. We made it.
You survived.
We survived.
We survived. You ought to come out with a T-shirt. I
survived.
survived Richfield.
Survived hot Richfield High School.
There you go. I like that. I went to school not far from TCU. It was called George Clark Elementary, and nowadays I go back and drive by it, and it was a 3 or 4 story square, ugly brick building. Back in the day, had a basement and all the old schools, and but yeah, I went to George Clark. Then I went to junior high, what we call junior high, and high school in Haltom City, over in the Mid-City area.
yeah.
Hershey, Bedford, Haltom City area. Anyway, I
Growing
was a
area.
Buffalo. What were you? A Frog.
Ram.
You're Rams. Okay, I like that.
Richfield Rams.
Woohoo!
Waco High were the Lions.
Lions.
Still
that's
are.
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, when they combined all the schools, one school got the color, one school got the mascot, and the other one got the name. So
There you go. All right, here's a part of the morning show right here that since I have 2 guests, we get 2, count them, 2 bad jokes of the day. And Abigail, you get to choose and tell one first. Ladies first.
Okay. I guess naturally I'm going to go with the frog one. Do you know what happens to illegally parked frogs?
What?
what?
They get towed.
Toad. All right, Bill, it's your turn. Let's see if we can do better.
Oh, let's see. Let's go with what does a taxidermist do for a living?
What?
Well, stuff.
Stuff. Well, stuff. She just got it. Abigail, you just get
I was
that.
like,
Come on.
a little slow. Sorry.
Big thanks to Be Kind Coffee, bringing our coffee this morning over from Washington Avenue. Do a great job over there. We're going to take just a short break. I got to recuperate after those 2 bad jokes back to back. We'll be right back live from the Texas Music Cafe Monday morning.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. At 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
I need to get real excited. Sure. Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Sheridan Vasquez, and this is Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions. And I will be interviewing some of your favorite musicians and maybe some you've never heard before. Join me on Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions for something new every time. You can find Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemediamusic.com. Yeehaw. And keep the music playing. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Want to turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, Blogify.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIM-X. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at esimx.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Anyway, we're back. Hello. We're going to show a music video. Is what we're going to do right here. Let's do a classic Texas Music Cafe video. We'll come back and talk with Abigail and Bill coming up right after this.
Morning rose, my baby rose, wherever you are in the world. You know at night I hold you oh so tight, tighter than any other girl. When I awake instead of your embrace, I find myself all alone. My tears at night numb my trembling mind. For a moment I forget that you're gone. Hey little rose, won't you come back to me? Hey little rose, don't you know it's you that I need? I'd give you all my life just for one more night. I thank you, no, that I love you. Remember when you told me, Rose, how true our feelings could be? And then you went down and told me, Rose, that we could never ever be. Well, I'm here to say you've got it all the wrong way. You know you are meant for me. Da-do, 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 da-do. Hey, little Rosie, my love doesn't fade away the doll. Da-do, 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 da-do. I'd never change, never leave it, never ever do you any wrong. Da-do, 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 da-do. Rosie, won't you hold me all night long? Hey, little rose, won't you come back to me? Hey, little rose, don't you know it's you that I need? I'd give you all my life just for one more night, and I thank you, no, that I love you, Rose. Good night, Rose, my faraway Rose. Although you're no longer my girl, you know it tonight, maybe I'll hold you tight. And we'll remember when we held the world. And when we wake, we'll find each other's embrace. And baby, we will never be all alone. But until the day you come my way, I'll try and forget that you're gone.
That is Ryan Glenn and the Honky Tonk Heat. Woo! Get you going. Get you going. Hey, we're back live, Texas Music Cafe, Zach Owen Show. I got Abigail, I got Bill over here, and they just got finished telling the bad jokes of the day. We had a double shot, which is great. Woo! That'll get my day going today. What's the big plans today, Abigail? What's on your to-do list besides the TV show this morning?
I get to go to a residential, what do we call them? They're not nursing homes anymore. Like a retirement home.
Retirement
Yeah, there we
facility,
go.
yeah.
And play bingo with the
Ooh, which one are you going to go to?
residency at Ridgewood.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Brand new, yeah.
It's brand new. It's
Very
super
nice.
nice.
Beautiful facility. Yeah.
Super
We got
nice.
some really nice ones. I think at times over the years they kind of got a bad rap, but there are some new ones. The Delaney, the one you
Blake.
mentioned, the Blake is great. I mean, there's so many now that are just the Blake advertised on Zach and Jim's show, and I remember going over to take a tour, and I mean, this isn't a commercial for the Blake because I think they all have something to add, but they had a bar, full bar where they did happy hour every day. They had movie theaters. They had a church. They had a hair salon, a nail salon. And it's like, holy crap, this is great.
I would move in today.
Class
I
living.
would go too.
First
Seriously.
class living, yeah. Especially at the happy hour, I'd be there for that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. They have like a bartender. And at the residency, some of the residents have previously told me that theirs is at 3 o'clock every day, their happy hour. And they're saying is
Hey.
it's 3 o'clock somewhere. I'm like, I like their
It's
style.
3 o'clock
O'clock
somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, I'm thinking now. I could go over there. I bet it's cheaper too, the drinks. 3
Oh,
o'clock.
yeah.
I'll go
Half
play
price.
bingo with you
You
today.
should, 1 o'clock.
and roll that 1 o'clock bingo into happy hour
right.
time. Bill, what do you got planned today?
Oh, well, sadly, I've got to go back into the office and do what I do and take care of some families.
Bill, tell us about your surgery, and this isn't the first surgery. Tell us about that. I know you're on the mend.
I'm on the mend. Yeah. So back in July of 2003, I fell and tore my MCL, and so finally had surgery for it in January of 2024.
You said 2003.
2023.
Yeah. Yeah.
2023.
He didn't have insurance. It
It's-
went a
it-
long
it-
time to get it
It's
fixed.
the medications I'm on. Anyway, yeah, so I had the surgery in January and realized in July it didn't work, so they had to go back and try to repair it.
Now, how did you? That makes me curious. How did you know it didn't work? It just wasn't getting well fast enough, or
Well, what actually had happened is 2 of the pins that they put into my knee to the tendon down had come loose. So, everybody says I've got a screw loose. I actually had 2 screws loose. And so they had to go back in and repair those screws, tighten them up in July.
Yeah.
And then around October, I realized something didn't feel right. It was just kind of a burning sensation.
Yeah.
So they went and did another MRI, and sure enough, that tendon had just ruptured.
Oh, man.
So just back in December of 2024, they went in and completely redid my knee with an MCL reconstruction with an autograft tendon. They took out some of my hamstring and put it in my knee. So right now it feels like it's going to work.
Oh, that's good. That's great. And how much recoup time left, do you think?
Oh, 6 to 8 weeks. And I'm hoping my goal is to be up and running, not actually running, but up and going by May 1.
Yeah.
I'll never
like
run
that.
again,
I like that.
but I'll trot maybe.
The other day, Abigail, I was, I don't know, what was I doing? I was walking down the street. Oh, I was walking the dogs. Andrea and I were walking our dogs, and it was dark, and my neighbor's parents came driving up and rolled the window down. Hey, how's it going? Oh, I got a friend of yours in the back seat. I go, who's that? I thought it was a dog. Like my dog's in the, back, seat. And they roll. It was Bill's right in the back seat. Where they just kind of felt sorry for you and picked you up.
Shane and Misty Smith picked me up and took me to dinner because I can't drive right now, and so we're going by to see their son who lives next door to Zach.
Lives next door to us.
And anyway, we're coming out and there's Zach.
Walking
roll down the window, and he's like, "Who in the heck is this?"
Who is that back there?
Roll down the window. I had turned the light on, the dome light on to see
dark.
me, and I'd had a few drinks. I said, "Zach."
How was that again?
Yeah.
Zach. And he's like, "Oh gosh, Bill Coleman."
Bill Coleman. So like I said, we met many years ago down at the Autoplex. How did that start? How did Coleman Autoplex?
Well,
you get in the car business. How'd that go?
Yeah, it was just kind of a fluke. My father was in the banking business, and we were looking for something new to do, and had an opportunity to buy a store out in Gatesville from Gerald Bolton and John McLaren. They owned it, and so we bought the store. And Mom and Dad my parents were my partners during this time, and sadly, into about the 6th year of the business, they both developed cancer and died within 6 months of apart.
Oh my God!
And so I'd kind of lost
your drive.
My actual drive for it.
Yeah.
And sold out. And then I returned back to the business I'd started in, funeral home business. And I'm glad I did. I probably never should have left the funeral home business because I it's not something that I enjoyed doing, but I feel honored and needed, and I like that. I like that feeling of helping people.
I agree. I think that's great. That's a wonderful story right there. I lived in Gatesville for a short period of time here about 5 years ago, and actually bought my current car sitting right out there off their used car lot there at the dealership.
Good.
I was trying to think it's currently, I believe, Spur.
It's Spur Chevrolet. Mm-hmm.
But who was it? It was before Spur.
Before that, it was Stanley.
That's right.
Stanley
That's who
Auto.
I bought it from. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But great facility down in Gatesville. Gatesville is. I love Gatesville.
I do too. Great city. Great people.
Their town square, their courthouse, the people, the events they do down there. Just a great place. In fact, coming up, I'm not sure if it's this week or next week, but I got the guy that owns and runs the Bare Bones Barbecue in the Boneyard back. He has music in the back out there, and so
That's in Gatesville?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's called Bare Bones Barbecue, and then in back it's called the Boneyard, and he has concerts back there with music. So he'll be in. Chad's going to be in and talk about that.
Great.
But love Gatesville.
Gatesville's a great city. It really is. I always enjoyed being out there, and good folks, and I've still got a lot of friends out there that either worked for me or worked with me, and good folks.
When I lived there, I had to be at work at 5, so I had to leave pretty early.
You did.
And it wasn't a bad drive. I had a little sports car then, but the worst thing was watching for deer.
Yes.
That early in the morning, parts of the year.
Oh yeah, during the fall season. Oh, I can remember that, seeing so many deer on the road, and then skunk season, all the skunks on the road, and of course you had a little bit of different kind of a drive. You were driving into the sun.
Yes.
And then
yes,
coming into work, and then driving back into the sun.
Yep.
I had it the opposite, so I had the sun behind me. But I tell you what, that sun sets right on 84.
Yeah. Abigail, what kind of got you into the business?
Well, my degree's in social work, so I certainly have that heart for helping as well. And I've known the Baileys a long time. And then he mentioned Josh Blake earlier. We went to high school together. And when the position became available, he was like, you should give it a try. Come interview and see what happens. And that was 7 years ago, almost 8 years ago.
And I got to tell you, she's great at it. She really is. The clients love her, and the way she explains all the different options and then the satisfaction that her clients have once they've taken care of everything, and just shows what kind of person she is.
That's very nice.
Wow,
I do love it.
That's pretty good, Bill.
I know. That was really nice. Thank
That
you.
was just, I don't know where that came from. I just kind of thought of it.
Hey, and by the way, no raise. Okay,
Yeah,
let's keep going.
But yeah, I really enjoy what I do. Meeting people, being in the community. I do a lot of community education on why pre-planning is so important. I host lunch and learns twice a month, where we would buy your lunch and you get to listen to me talk for about 20 minutes.
And she tells jokes too.
I do have a great joke.
She's got some great.
In fact, you can have this list in case you run out.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should.
You can take that with you.
Exactly. So I do really love what I do and think it's important. I believe in the product. So.
Do you have any hobbies? What do you do outside of work?
I do have a hobby that I
Uh-oh,
don't
here goes.
like it.
Here goes.
I don't like telling people this because then people think I actually enjoy it. But
Well, go ahead.
running.
Oh, you run. You're a runner.
Yes, I do run, and I don't like it at all. It's strictly for health.
Health reasons. You know that guy that was famous for running that wrote all the books? He died early in life. Just going to let you know
I believe
that.
it. I know. Seriously.
What was his name? Jim?
What was that guy's
Was,
name?
was his last name? Anyway, one thing about as you get older, kids, you tend to lose stuff, but then it comes back later. It pops back in your brain.
A day or two later.
A day or two later, tomorrow morning on the show, I'll go, oh yeah, it was Bob Phillips or whatever it was. Anyway, Bill, you got any hobbies?
I like to cook. I like to entertain. I do a little traveling. I've got a friend of mine that has a ranch out in Brown County, so I like to go out there, and he's got a 1,000-acre high fenced ranch with exotic deer and
When you cross the county line, everything just turns brown automatically?
It does.
In
I'm
Brown
telling
County?
you what, Brown County is something else. I like traveling out there, and then my biggest hobby is taking care of or helping my daughter out. I've got a daughter who's 22 years old, a senior at the University of Oklahoma, and I'm the kind of dad that we talk every morning, either by text or by phone, and
or by credit card?
And mostly by credit card, especially
100%.
on payday.
Yes.
Thanks, Emily.
Yeah, it's funny. Oklahoma, right?
University of Oklahoma, yes. Sir.
So Doug Eastland, who I work for, Eastland Group, his daughter goes there.
Boomer Sooner.
Yeah, and in fact, Susan and Joe Reed, they have a loving for Oklahoma. They come to work wearing OU all the time and support them, while all us Texans are sitting there.
Right. I have to be careful when I wear my OU outfits. Sometimes on the weekends, I get some looks or some boos, but I try to support my daughter. And thank goodness she graduates in May.
Woo-hoo! Way to go. I like that. And what's her future?
She's going to go into public relations and marketing, kind of in the medical field.
Nice.
So I think she's going to have a job lined up maybe in the Dallas-Fort Worth area this next summer, or this coming summer. And eventually I hope she gets back to Waco. She dates a really nice guy that I think they're going to get married, and he's got deep Waco roots. And so
nice.
Hopefully that'll all pan out, and she'll be right here in Waco.
That's great. That's great. Well, guys, thank you so much for being on the show. Once again, Wilkerson Hatch Bailey, located on
6101 Bosque Boulevard.
6101 Bosque, yeah. And I've been there 25 years. The business has been around for how long?
100.
Shoo, that's a long time. Stop in. What hours are you guys open?
We're open 24 hours a day, but we're in the office basically from 7:30 in the morning till usually 9 o'clock at night.
Wow.
There's someone always there, and we're always available. That's just what you do in the funeral home business.
And website? Or
Yes.
how do people, social media?
www.whbfamily.com.
That's right.
We do have social media, Facebook. as well.
I love it. I love it.
We got to say thank
Yes.
you
Yes.
for allowing us to be here.
Oh, yeah,
We
absolutely.
loved being here, your 21st show.
Yeah.
So proud of what you're doing and the great man you are and what you've done for Waco, and you are a legend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. A couple of great people here. Abigail, Bill, Wilkerson, Hatch, Bailey. They're good folks. Or you could just maybe get her to come run for you. If she likes to run, she could run errands for you.
Oh,
And come play bingo with you.
And play bingo today. That'll be fun.
That's right.
Abigail and Bill, thanks so much for being on. We'll take a short break. David Duran is our guest today on the stage, going to sing some songs for us. That's coming up on the Zach Owen Show. Stick around.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. Get ready for epic savings at Best Buy. Right now, you can save up to $700 on select Alienware and Dell gaming products. Perfect for leveling up your gaming experience. Plus, grab the latest Android Google Pixel at an unbeatable price. Don't miss these incredible deals. Shop now at bestbuy.com and upgrade your tech today. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
Have you ever watched true crime television and wondered, how did they get that story?
I can show you. I was a producer for 48 Hours on CBS News.
In my exclusive tell-all book, I'll take you where no audience has ever gone before. Don't miss out. Secure your copy of Killer Story, The Truth Behind True Crime Television today. Available everywhere books are sold.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. We use the finest materials like Italian top-grain leather, known for its durability and luxurious feel, and apply meticulous attention to detail in every piece we create. Our replicas are crafted with the same care and precision as the originals, but a price that makes them accessible. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. Using advanced tech fabrics that are 100% waterproof, UV tear, and abrasion resistant, we ensure lasting durability with hand-sewn double-stitch seams. Our commitment to quality, precision engineering, and customizable options is unmatched. With vertically integrated operations and express shipping, we deliver premier protection at affordable prices. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
We haven't been looking for you. Wake up.
Hellhound Country, available anywhere you get your podcasts. Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
it's true. Did I ever tell you that you're my gray skies blue? Let me tell you how much I love you, darling. I think about you every night and day. Did I ever let you get close to me, darling? Before I turned you up and you were gone away. Did you know I need you? Like the flowers need rain. I'm sorry if I ever hurt you, darling. I didn't mean to cause you no pain, no pain. I hate to let you get close to me, darling. I say how much I love you. Did I ever let you that close to me, darling? Before I turned you up and you were gone away. Did you know I miss you? Every day. I guess I found a little lesson how to hang my head, cry and pray. I haven't let you how much I love you, darling. And I think about you every night and day. Did I ever let you get close to me, darling, darling? Before I turned you up and you were gone away.
Back live, Texas Music Cafe, downtown Waco. Zach Owens Show on a Monday. Today, 80 degrees for a high, partly cloudy. Yesterday was just too nice. I had to finally get a chance to sit out on the back porch yesterday afternoon and evening. Had a great time. Today, a round of golf. Got to go play a little golf today, get back in the swing of things. I sure do miss it but I don't miss the cold. I'm one of those that I'm a fair weather golfer, David. I anything below 70, it's like, oh, that's too cold.
That's too cold.
You know, I'm not going to do that. David Matthew Duran. How you pronounce your last name? Make sure I get it right.
Duran.
Duran. That's what I thought. Duran, not Duran or Duran. It's Duran. Like you say, I'm going to go do this, and then later I'm going to be doing something else. David, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. It's good to be here. I'm proud to be here.
Oh, it's good to see you. I brought your guitar. I think you want to sing a few songs. Huh?
I'd love to sing a few songs for you.
Before we get started, tell me a little bit, who's been your inspiration over the years somebody that you said, man, I just wish.
Oh man, there's so many of them. If it goes all the way back to when I was a kid, I was I was really inspired by Randy Rhoads, and as I got older, I was inspired by Billy Joe Shaver. There's lots of great writers and bands out there. I really like the Turnpike Troubadours. But I like everything from metal to hip hop to country, so I might be listening to one thing 1 minute. I might be listening to Buckethead 1 minute and then Outkast the next.
I've said this, and I love people to bring up the name Billy Joe Shaver because I truly always respected a person like that, and I don't know if there's one word to describe Billy Joe. He was a writer. He was a musician. He was an actor. He was just an all-around super nice guy. And those are far and few between.
Absolutely.
He was one of a kind, Billy Joe.
Absolutely. And I sure do miss seeing him around South Waco. That's where I'm from, South Waco. I basically lived across the highway from him.
Right.
And I sure do miss seeing him everywhere that I used to see him at,
Yep. Yeah, good guy. All right, David, sing us a song, buddy.
All right, this is a song called 2 Bottles In. It's about a place you might go to stay if you're looking to get away. Two bottles in, blazing days, tequila binge. I got no place to go. 2 more bottles in, we roll around and grin. Rooftop lovers meet again, and the storm blows in and sends rain to clean and mend like nothing else before ever been. You can't hide all your pain, whiskey, lies, and cocaine. The trip you wish to take fades away. But 2 bottles in, another day I'm here again. I'm just hanging out all day. 2 more bottles in, we roll around and grin. Drink up, girl, let's go play. And the storm blows in and sends rain to clean and mend like nothing else before ever been. You can't hide all your pain, whiskey, lies, and cocaine. Trip you wish to take, trip you wish to take, trip you wish to take fades away.
David Matthew Duran right there. Great song. What's the title?
2 bottles in. Like an inn, like a place you go to stay.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Hey, David, I got some birthdays I want to mention here. I want to say happy birthday to Robert Earl Jones. He's an actor. born in 1910. George Neeson. He's you ready for this? He's the creator of the trampoline. You ever jump on a trampoline when you were a kid?
I have jumped on a trampoline.
1914 he was born. 1940, Fran Tarkenton, one of the great football players, played for the Minnesota Vikings, was born in 1940. Bob Greasy, another great Miami Dolphin football player, born in 1945. I want to say happy birthday to, when I was a kid growing up in Fort Worth, I lived on the south side, and at that time, wrestling was at the North Side Coliseum down in the stockyards, and my dad and I would ride the bus down to the stockyards and watch Fritz Von Erich, the daddy, and at the time, back when I was a kid, he was a bad guy, but later became, of course, a good guy and a legend in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But his son, one of the best, Kerry Von Erich, was born in 1960 on this date. The Von Erichs. What a crazy... there was a movie recently about them that was a really good movie.
Good movie.
And also Elmo from Sesame Street, the puppet. Elmo was created in 1980. Some local birthdays you may... by the way, when's your birthday?
My birthday is July 12th.
Wow, you're almost that happy birthday to the world, or
Almost
U.S.
there.
4th of July. Woohoo! Want to say happy birthday to John Singleton, turning 37. Mariano Medina is 30. Ty Scoggins is 41. Paul Harrell having a birthday. Lauren Rohrer is 38. Cody Kohler having a birthday. Rusty Andrews, 48. Janie Heiser having a birthday today. Dorothy Boudreau is 67. Todd Lamy is 34. Troy Jackson turning 31 years old. Melissa Boynter is having a birthday. Chevy Atterbury. I don't find many people named Chevy, like Chevy Chase. And Marcus Magana is 41. That's local birthdays today. Happy birthday. Do you have a big blowout during your birthday, or you just take it kind of laid back?
Well, last year I was on tour, so I was in Nashville on my birthday playing last year. And
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it just depends. I mean, I would rather be out playing.
Yeah.
I'd rather be out on tour than, celebrating birthdays, I'm just getting older. So.
Hey, out on tour, whether it was Nashville or anywhere, what's one of the craziest things you can remember of being on? What happened to you or to the venue or something? What's something crazy you remember?
Man, probably one of the best shows of the tour last year was in October. I got invited to open for Brian Martin out in Providence, Rhode Island.
Wow.
On a Monday night. So I flew out and went to do it. And I was thinking, I'm playing first. There's not going to be anybody there. And it ended up being the best show of the tour. It was packed. It was part of a radio station, Cat Country, up there in Rhode Island. They've got a real hot country radio station up in Providence, Rhode Island. I was really surprised about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I just didn't expect it. And it ended up being a packed house. And it was a great show. And Brian Martin was great. And it was just a fun night, man. Good times.
That's great. I love that. And I truly believe, and you may agree with me on this, that when Texans, especially if you wear a cowboy hat, you get out of Texas area.
They love you.
They love you. I've got some guys that go on trips during our Zach and Jim Travel Club, and we'll go all over the world, and they'll wear their cowboy hats, and it's just amazing. It's almost like an instant friendship.
Absolutely. You're like a Texas entity when you leave the state and you get around other people, and they just kind of flock to you. And it's really surprising how well they treat you out of state being a Texan. I mean, I've been treated so well in places where people don't know who I am, more so than I am where everybody here is supposed to know me and love me.
Yeah. I always say this, and I've talked about this before because of our travel club. We've been all over the world, and the nicest people, other than Texans, the nicest people we've ever encountered were Irish. They were over in Ireland. They love Americans, super gracious and fun. They love life.
Absolutely.
But, Ireland was a great place. Dave, we're going to take a little short break. We'll come back. We'll have more music on the way right here on a Monday morning. Zach Owens Show. Stick around.
Shades is your trusted partner in stage lighting, offering a wide range of high-quality, innovative products since 2015. With designs that cater to all needs, fast delivery, and affordable prices, we provide exceptional customer service to ensure your satisfaction. With warehouses across the globe and sales in over 100 countries, Sheds is quickly becoming one of the most recognized names in the stage lighting industry. Visit shehds.com today to discover top-tier stage lighting solutions and become part of our global network.
Frozen heroes. Gonna tell you about frozen heroes. Gonna tell you about.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoallusa.com and elevate your training today.
Chapellex is a full category shapewear brand dedicated to providing women with exceptional comfort and support. We offer thoughtfully designed solutions that blend style with functionality, empowering women to feel confident and at ease every day. Chapellex is redefining what it means to have a perfect body. Our mission celebrates body positivity, embracing every shape and size, because true beauty lies in authenticity. Visit shapellx.com today and join a movement towards self-love, acceptance, and confidence.
Indulge in Blum's luxurious Lotus flower rolls. The green Lotus roll bursts with a caramel apple flavor, while the blue Lotus roll offers a smooth berry cream sensation. With our Crush for Flavor technology, enjoy an instant burst of natural, intense flavor anytime you desire. Elevate your experience with the finest creations nature has to offer. Explore the full collection at blumleaf.com. That's BLUUMLEAF.com. Blumleaf. At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com. Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Back at the Texas Music Cafe here on a Monday. Hot today, 80 degrees. Can you believe that, David?
That's
80 degrees.
Beautiful. Motorcycle weather all day long.
Oh, I guarantee you. I mentioned this earlier, I had to fly up to Nashville and drive a U-Haul truck back, and I drove from Saturday morning at 9 a.m. and got home at 9 p.m. And so we went through Tennessee, remainder part of Tennessee, Arkansas, into Texas. And my girlfriend looked over at me. She goes, just thank goodness we've had great weather. It didn't rain, it wasn't cold. It was just so, we really got lucky.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you were moving this weekend, you got lucky for the weather. Go play a little bit of golf today. Do you have a hobby, David, besides picking and singing?
Oh, picking and singing. I like to ride motorcycles. I'm into martial arts. There's all kinds of things. Mostly music.
Yeah.
Mostly music. But I am into motorcycles and I am into martial arts as well. So,
What's the craziest song title that you ever gave to a song?
Salsa de carne loco del alma. And I was playing in kind of an experimental band at the time, and that translation is "Crazy Gravy of the Soul." It was an instrumental song that we had, and so that was pretty much one of the crazier names that I have named songs in the past. So.
Yeah, I always like to hear the funny song titles that people say they wrote. The one like "Don't Cry Down My Back, Baby, because you're going to rust my spurs." She broke my heart and I broke her jaw.
Yeah. Or even Steve Dansby's "Don't Laugh at My Shirt. It belongs to your girlfriend." I thought that was kind of funny.
Well, David, sing us another one of your songs.
All right. This is a song called "Riding Back to Texas." Every year I like to take out and go off on the road, and every year I ride back to Texas, and I got this song out of it. I like to sing about the places I go, people I love and stories I know. Feeling free to walk the line, hearts beating rhythm simultaneous in time. Right on out to New Mexico. Time on the mountain is good for the soul. Cool, crisp air excites my bones, blowing in the wind, running down the road. Tell me a story about all the things you've done. Take me back all the way to the days that you were young. Share the times, the good and the bad. When you're riding back to Texas, you'll be smiling from the time you had. Ride to Virginia Mountain Blue, cold waterfall and hot springs pools. Wander the army all through the halls, history lessons painted on the walls. Family and dear the morning sun, Black Bear Cafe pictures with my son. Tell me a story about all the things you've done. Take me back all the way to the days that you were young. Share the times, the good and the bad. When you're riding back to Texas, you'll be smiling from the time you had. But when you're riding back to Texas, you'll be smiling from the time you had. Well, thank you very much.
Good job. That's a nice one. It's always, I always tell people that I love to travel the world. I love to travel across America, but it's always good to come home to Texas.
It's always great to be back in Texas.
Yes, sir. It sure is. Where were you born and raised, David?
I was raised in Texas. I was born in Lawrence, Massachusetts. It was kind of a rough area. It's a good place to get out of. I got here when I was about 4 years old. Lived most of my life in Texas. Did spend some time in South Carolina.
Yeah.
But it's about 3 years in South Carolina, and then the rest of the time I've spent here, minus taking off and going out on the road and stuff.
Right. Now, tell me, because I personally, I think I've been to almost every state. I've never been to South Carolina.
Oh, man. South Carolina's great, man. I lived in Columbia, South Carolina, actually on Fort Jackson. And, you know, I was a kid growing up, and I moved from a little bitty country town in Lorena, Texas, to the big city. And so it's great. I got a really good view of the world.
Right.
And a lot different than my backyard in Lorena, Texas. You know, I made lots of friends from different cultures. You know, it was a really good experience, you know, and it kind of put me into the fast lane of growing up some, but, you know, I felt like I kind of belonged there anyway.
I always heard that the coastline and the islands off the side of the
the Carolina coast
beautiful.
is beautiful. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Did you look back to that? Did you get any inspiration from that on any of your songs?
Well,
Except
yeah,
coming back
actually,
to Texas?
I started playing guitar when I lived in South Carolina. I was about 12, and I got my first guitar. I begged my parents for a guitar, and they kept telling me no. So I saved up my money, and I went out and I bought an amp, because that's all I could afford. I couldn't afford a guitar. So I bought an amplifier, spent all my money. My folks were a little bit upset at me. You spent all your money. I was just trying to, like, ensure that maybe y'all would give me a guitar to go with this amp for Christmas, and they did. And they were very supportive over the years of me playing. They always had a place for me to jam. My friends could always come over and play music. I guess they would rather us be there doing that than out running the streets doing other things. So it was really cool to grow up with a supportive family like that. You know, my mother always took me to guitar lessons. They've always been my biggest supporters, you know, having my family behind it and everything. So
that's great.
As far as writing songs, you know, I think I do got a song back there somewhere that kind of, you know, came from South Carolina. You know, there's a few of them that have some honorable mentions.
Right. Speaking of music, I want to talk to you about some things that happened on this date in country music history.
All right.
Now, this first one isn't exactly country music, but it's a very, very important day because in 1959,
The day the music died?
J.P. Richardson Jr., better known as the Big Bopper,
Yep.
was killed in a plane crash in Iowa, along with fellow musician Buddy Holly and Ritchie Valens. Those are three superstars there that lost their lives.
That's why musicians don't fly on February 3rd.
Well, that's when the music died. The song came from. 1969, Dolly Parton, every bit of her, released her third studio album. In the Good Old Days was the title. 1990, Nobody's Home, great song from Clint Black, became the first song to stay 3 weeks at #1 in modern day country charts. He beat out Randy Travis, who had stayed there with Forever and Ever Amen. 2000, the Dixie Chicks were at #1 on the country album chart with their 5th studio album called Fly. And in 2009, Darius Rucker was awarded a golden single for Don't Think I Don't Think About You Anymore. Just a few things that happened in some country history. We're going to take a short break. We're doing it live from the Texas Music Cafe. Big thanks to our folks over at Be Kind Coffee, providing our coffee for us here each morning. Be Kind Coffee on Washington. Stop by today. We'll be right back.
Dive into adventure with Scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust Scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at Scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com. Your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at BizChair.com to transform your business. Level up your game with Corsair, the global leader in high-performance gear for gamers, content creators, and PC enthusiasts. From award-winning PC components to premium streaming equipment, smart lighting, and esports coaching services, Corsair delivers an ecosystem designed for peak performance. Whether you're a casual gamer or a pro, alleviate your setup with Corsair. Shop now at Corsair.com. That's Corsair.com. Corsair. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
We're back at the Texas Music Cafe, Zach Owen Show. Hey, it's Monday morning. Got to be a beautiful, beautiful day. Enjoy today. I think even tomorrow is supposed to be nice. And then later towards the weekend and next week, got to get back to be cold again. But again, folks, it's winter. Remember that. It's still winter, and we need more rain. People said, oh, we got so much rain. We need more rain. Rain is a good thing. Ooh, I ought to write a song. Rain is a good thing. You know what's coming up, David? There's a big block party going to take place just down the street. It's going to be down in front of our friends at Southern Roots Brewing Company. It's North 8th Street. And they're going to block it off. They're going to have bands, a battle of the bands out there, all different kinds of music for you. Lots of fun. There's going to be food trucks and vendors. So make sure you mark that down. That's February the 28th through March 2nd. 28th through March 2nd, the big block party downtown Waco on 8th Street. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm going to be down there having a good time. David, you want to sing another song for us, buddy?
Absolutely. I've got a song called Strange Days that I'd like to sing for you guys.
I've had several of those.
Yeah, me too. An ordinary man, an ordinary day. The world is on hustle 'cause they call it Monday. But that ain't my way. It's just how it is. So I curl up cozy with my guitar, old and sweet love in my arms. Kiss my lips, Mrs. Melody. Life, it seems so strange these days. Not too many seem to sane these days. You're not sane these days, no, not today. We're two poor men standing in the hot street, begging for your change to get up out of the heat. Most people just pass on by and pay no mind. What if $100 bill is your only friend? You'll be a lonely lost soul in your bitter end. Better open your heart, for life done pass you on by. Life, it seems so strange these days. Not too many seem to sane these days. You're not sane these days, no, not today. An ordinary man, an extraordinary day. Making music on Zach Owen's show helps make my day, and that's my way. It's just how it is.
So you got to start your day and end your day with the Zach Owen Show. Me and David just going to roll around town, and we're going to sing on the streets and entertain the people.
Absolutely.
From sun up to sundown, baby. I love it. I love it. Hey, are you I know you like to travel for your gigs. And,
absolutely,
and go
I love
around.
to travel.
I do too. My whole life, I love traveling. You know, when I got out of radio, people said, God, we thought you'd go into the travel agency business. And I said, you know, I just love to travel. I don't want to make it a job. I just
Right, you just enjoy doing it.
But David, we continue on with the name, the Zach and Jim Travel Club. This will be our 45th trip. It's coming up July 31st, and we've already almost sold it out. We only have maybe 2 couples open to go on this trip. We take around 60, 70 people to go with us on these vacations. This one is incredible, David. This is going to be a 15-day. We're going to take a bus out of Waco up to DFW. We'll fly a round trip on American Airlines to Athens, Greece.
Oh, wow.
Where we will spend the day and the night in Athens. Your hotel is included, transportation. Then the next day we'll get on the cruise ship. We'll cruise different ports in Greece. We'll go to the Greek islands and cruise and stop there. Then we'll go to Croatia. And I understand this is one stop on this that I've never been. And I'm so excited. I heard Croatia is just beautiful. So we'll stop several stops in Croatia, and then we're going to wrap it up in Venice, Italy. We'll spend a day and a night in Venice, hotel included, and then the next day we'll fly home. 11 ports, 15-day, and it's at a great price. Everything's included. Your drinks on the ship, your cocktail, all your food, of course. Wi-Fi is part of it. Everything's in a one great package for you. Call over to Bambi at Alan Samuels House of Travel and book today. 776-2560 is the phone number. Come go with us. Come go with us. You know what? You could play music for us.
I would love to come play music on that. That'd be fun.
You know, I've been to Greece 2 or 3 times, and you know, we often laugh. Hey, we got some old stuff in America, but boy, they got some old stuff over there.
Yeah.
Just a wonderful place, and the people are very friendly. I mentioned earlier this morning that my girlfriend's youngest daughter is studying right now college in Athens, Greece. And the great thing about over there as opposed to over here, over there the countries are so close. You know, we've got Mexico and we got Canada. Over there, it's all these countries. And the flight prices are so low over there. every weekend she's going somewhere. One weekend she went to London, one weekend Switzerland, one week, they're so close, and that's what they do on the weekend. They travel.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, me too.
I couldn't imagine just being able to go a few hundred miles and then it be another language they're speaking.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, that's
And being young, going to college, and having the weekends free to travel the world there.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm in.
I would love that. I would love that so much. All right, let's do another song. We'll wrap it up. We're gonna. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Interrupt you there, David. It's 9:45. Sometimes you got to slap me over there, Terry, to get me going. But Zach. So I'm Zach. I'm going to find out. Zach, how do you spell your name?
It is with an H.
Okay, so you're a Zachary.
I am, yes, sir.
See, I'm just a plain old Zach. And I'll tell you something funny, because I'm, a lot older than you. But Zach was not a very popular name when I was born. And my dad, one day I said, Dad, and this is not true, but I said, Dad, why did you name me Zach? And he said, I wanted to walk out on the front porch, because back then kids played outdoors. They don't do that anymore. But he wanted to walk on the porch, whistle, and yell Zach, and I'd be the only kid to come home.
I can appreciate that. I will say, I know that when I came around there in the late 80s, it was more in popularity. I guess it kind of rose, but still at the same time, I never ran into another one until my adulthood. So I got lucky enough to. So,
real quick story about how I got my name. True story. My father was a milkman. He delivered milk to people's houses. And one of his customers was named Zach Hurt, was his name. And they became best friends, and he named me after him. So that's how I got my name, Zach. Now, here's the crazy thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I get into radio. I wanted to be in radio. And later in life, I said to my dad, hey, what did Zach Hurt do? He goes, he was in radio. And I didn't know that. Isn't that kind of eerie?
It is. You were destined for it then. You just didn't know it. It was in the namesake.
He was in radio. He did a lot of sports. He was the voice of what then was called the Fort Worth Cats baseball team, and went on to go national in New York and all that. But I just thought that's weird.
No,
Crazy.
very much. That's really cool.
Hey, anything happen with the Cowboys? Let's see. Jerry Jones quit?
No, he's still there. We have Brian Schottenheimer there, obviously, as the new head coach. We had the big press conference for last week. It seems that they're slowly kind of just filling out the staff there with guys that they're bringing in. I know like Matt Eberflus from the Bears is the DC and some other hires that they're making. So they're slowly filling out the staff. I think the biggest news out of anything over the weekend from the Dallas Metroplex area was the Mavericks deciding to trade Luka to the Lakers, which is a head scratcher for both teams. But that to me would be, if it wasn't the Cowboys making news, the Mavericks felt the need to step up and do something instead.
I saw a picture on TikTok, and it was Jerry Jones in a Dallas Mavericks shirt, and it says, oh, now we know why they traded. Jerry was in charge. I do have a question for you. You can help clear something up.
Okay.
Mark Cuban sells his managing share.
Yes.
And I saw over the weekend where people were saying, Mark Cuban, you're an idiot. And I said, well, he doesn't own the team anymore. But then somebody jumped in and said he still makes decisions. Yes, no?
I think that he still has a role with the team of where he does have insight. But from my understanding was when he sold his shares that he is not the sole operator anymore. He still has stake in it, and he still has a role with the team where his opinion can be heard. But I do not believe he is the end all be all decision maker he was before. I don't think
who is the decision maker now?
I know and I'm blanking on the general manager's name right now. I saw him with Jason Kidd yesterday.
Has a little bit different last name.
A little bit, yes, sir, I believe so. I'm looking it up right now. That's the beauty of having the internet. Nico Harrison. I'm sorry, Nico Harrison.
Nico is his first name.
Yes, sir, is the general manager right now for the Mavericks. And so I saw him and Jason Kidd talk about how getting a 31-year-old injury-prone center is what they need to win now and win for the future. So.
Okay. Lots of craziness in Dallas. What else is coming up today on the show?
So obviously talking about that, we do have the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday. So there's a little game going on there. I know that people talk about Eagles Chiefs. Get ready for that. And also another week of college basketball as we get closer and closer to those conference tournaments, and then March Madness is right around the corner.
Is it still a point and a half, the spread on the Super Bowl?
Last time I saw, yeah, it was so close like that. I expect if it's going to move anyway, it'll be this week, but who knows? Maybe we'll get some news. Media day is usually on Tuesday, and that's when you start to see, more movement come out because you find out how limited guys are in practice and things like that. Also, you'll get all the just crazy shenanigans of everything that goes on with the Super Bowl at media day. So I believe that's Tuesday when we'll start to get stuff like that. But
now, were you one of the gazillion people like me that had no interest in watching NFL guys play flag football?
Yes. Yes. No, I didn't watch it. I think there's a better way to do things. Like, I remember when they used to have like the skills competition and stuff like that before they played the game, which is a little more interesting. But, I at least appreciate the fact that it wasn't like on a beach or something like that. And they're just playing, beach flag football. But yeah, no, I have no interest in that.
Yeah. Well, Zach, have a great show. Good talking to you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Y'all take care.
There he is. Got the big show coming up, filling in for Pete Sousa. That's right after our show here, the Zach Owens Show. Got David with us today, and David is going to sing us one more song to kind of wrap things up with our music part. David, what do you got for us now?
I think I'm going to do one of my mom's favorite tunes. It's a number called Blueberry Sweet Sunrise.
Woohoo!
She said she liked the beat to this one. Early in the morning, before the sun does rise, got myself a blueberry sweet, and I rolled it up real nice. Lord, it's working. Does the trick, and I'm feeling fine. Yeah, life is good in Texas. That blueberry sweet sunrise. I live down in Texas, been there all my life. Spent some time in South Kakalaki, raised hell the whole damn time. Lord, it's working. Does the trick, and I'm feeling fine. Yeah, life is good in Texas. That blueberry sweet sunrise. Lord, help me in the morning, help me all through the night. Let me up in times of trouble, make everything all right. Everything's all right. Been out all night drinking, aggravating hell all night. Myself a blueberry sweet, and I rolled it up real nice. Lord, it's working. Does the trick, and I'm feeling fine. Yeah, life is good in Texas. That blueberry sweet sunrise. Lord, help me in the morning, help me all through the night. Lift me up in times of trouble, make everything all right. Everything's all right. Early in the morning, before the sun does rise, myself a blueberry sweet, and I roll it up real nice. Lord, it's working. In and out, and I'm feeling fine. Yeah, life is good in Texas. That blueberry sweet sunrise. Yeah, life is good in Texas. That blueberry sweet sunrise.
Nice. I like, I'm a big blueberry, blackberry. I like all those berries.
I love to go to Maine and pick blueberries up in Maine. That's the best place in the world to pick blueberries. And I've found some great spots going to Maine all these years I've been going. But I love to pick my blueberries up there.
I can imagine. I've heard that's unbelievable.
The sweetest blueberries you'll ever taste.
Woo! Hey, there's another song.
You want to pick the tall ones, though. You don't want to pick the low ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, the deer come by and,
urinate on them?
Yeah, they give their little... So I always try to pick the tall bushes.
I love that. David, thank you so much, buddy, for taking the time to come by and visit with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're the best. We'll get you back on the show and sing some more songs about life.
Yes,
I
sir.
love songs about life, your life.
Yes, sir. Those are
Well,
all about my life.
Well, thank you so much, buddy. Have a great day. Have a great week. Enjoy the nice weather today. You got any big plans?
I may try to get out on my motorcycle a little bit before I'm supposed to go teach some guitar lessons. I have a lot of guitar lessons to do on Mondays. So I'd like to get out and get my knees in the breeze and put a little rip in my grip and just, spin around for a little bit since it's such a beautiful day.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. Well, David, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. David Matthew Duran right there coming up on our show to play some music. Appreciate you so much. I don't know if you can get this, Mike, are you able to get this picture up? I wanted to bring, he's working on it. I think he's almost got it done. Yesterday, this picture came up on my Facebook memories. And this is a picture of Jim and I in Kyrgyzstan. And over there's a lot of countries that end in stan. They call them the stan countries. Okay, there it is. That's Jim and I. That was from 11 years ago. This was in 2014, I believe. And this was inside a tent-style big building. And this was, I guess you would call it like a sports bar for the military. We were on this Air Force base. We were Air Force base, but there were Marines there. There was Army there. And this was we were going into Afghanistan to do our show. And we got stuck because of the snow. It was the coldest I've ever been in my life was here. Outside, huge snowflakes. It was so cold. But anyway, the point of this story is yesterday was the anniversary of Jim and I watching the Super Bowl there in Kyrgyzstan. They aired the Super Bowl at 5:30 a.m., not p.m., a.m. over there. So this is us. Now you're allowed to limit on your beer. You get a choice of 2 beers or 2 wine coolers. And I think it was every 20 or 24 hours you had to wait to get your next 2. And I remember one thing about Jim. Jim, we had T-shirts with us. We were handing them out to the military guys. And Jim had some extra T-shirts, and he gave out T-shirts to anybody that did not drink, and we got their beer tickets, and we were allowed to have a couple of more beers. We broke the rules. Hope they don't get us now. But anyway, that was a fun memory, fun time about 11 years ago, watching the Super Bowl in Kyrgyzstan with our military. Tomorrow morning, right here on the Zach Owens Show, let's see who we have. We have got the one and only Doug Eastland, the Eastland Group of Weikert Realtors. He's here to talk about real estate. And if you're even talking about buying or selling a home, we'll talk about real estate in general. And then music-wise, my buddy Joe Parker, he's been a little bit under the weather. I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed, that Joe is going to be able to make the show tomorrow. So Doug Eastland, Joe Parker, tomorrow morning, 8 until 10 o'clock, live from the Texas Music Cafe. Thanks to Be Kind Coffee, one of our sponsors. And tomorrow, we have a brand new title sponsor taking over, sponsoring the whole show. So I'm excited about that. We'll talk about it. Hey, I miss you, Jim. Have a great Monday. Enjoy the outdoors today. Maybe I'll see you on the golf course. Bye-bye, everybody.
Keep the music playing.